The Hairy Fairy Belly Bear by Daddy. For Mummy and Isla, I am so lucky to have you both. I hope you both know how much I love you. Isla, you are the best Bugaboo that there ever was. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Love, Daddy. Once upon a time, in a peaceful forest, there lived a creature called the Hairy Fairy Belly Bear. She wasn't like the other creatures. Her fur was extra soft and shone in the sunlight, but her mood had been, well, not so bright lately. For months, the Hairy Fairy Belly Bear had felt heavy. Her belly, round and full, was the talk of the forest. Each night, she slumped down under the glow of the moonlight and waited. She waited so long, her wings slowly faded away. The other animals would tirelessly collect nuts and berries to try to cheer the sad bear up, but sadly, nothing seemed to make her smile. She groaned when the sun rose too early. She huffed when the wind blew too loud. And the chirping birds, they were simply too loud. "Why is she so grumpy?" the squirrels whispered. "She's waiting for something special," the wise old owl said, his eyes twinkling. "But it's hard to be patient when you feel so full of hope and expectation." Days turned into nights, and the belly bear grew more restless. Her steps became slower, her sighs heavier. She felt like a storm cloud ready to burst, yet nothing seemed to happen. The forest around her was calm, but inside she was a whirlwind of frustration, waiting and waiting for the moment when things would finally change. Then, one quiet evening, after the sun had set and the stars had begun to twinkle, the moment had arrived. All the woodland creatures gathered around her, and as the moon's soft glow covered them, a tiny fairy cub named Isla was born. She was as small as a daisy, with a laugh that sounded like the soft rustling of leaves. The Hairy Fairy Belly Bear held her close, and for the first time in months, the tension in her body melted away. All the grumpiness, the frustration, the heavy waiting, it vanished in an instant as Isla nuzzled into her mother's warm fur. The belly bear sighed a deep, contented sigh. The forest animals gathered around, marvelling at the calm, peaceful bear who had once seemed so stormy. She smiled a soft, tired smile, but this time it was real. The Hairy Fairy Belly Bear was no longer waiting. Isla was here, and everything was just as it should be. The joy in their hearts spread throughout the woods. The pair walked for miles, sharing their love, and slowly but surely their fairy wings came back. And from that day on, the forest echoed with the sweet, gentle hum of a happy mother and her little fairy cub, bringing peace to the woods and to the heart of a once grumpy bear. But then, who can Isla hear? Who could it be? Grrr. To be continued. Made by Daddy for my girls. I love you both so much. Happy Mother's Day.